Niels, you just said that you had been called in by some people in Karachi and said about finishing this job in 48 hours. Who are these people? When you mentioned these people, who are these people?
Well, I can only say to you that immediately after the arms drop went wrong and the crew and Peter Bleach was caught, there was an investigation going into a Bihari political connection into the arms drop. That line of investigation was curiously not enough closed down very shortly afterwards. And throughout these 15 years that has passed since, 3 parliamentary commissions in India have been commissioned. Nobody has ever seen the result of those. Though it is a matter of public record outside India that there was this communication between MI5 and RAW, it has never been discussed in the Indian public. So every time that the real story has tried to sneak its way forward in this, it has been clamped down and stopped. For obvious reasons, because in the central government in India, it is only to turn a couple of pages and one will know who was behind and why. It is a matter of knowledge. It is not a matter of guesswork.
Niels, what about your leaving? In what circumstances did you leave the country? There have been different reports about that. Can you elaborate a little bit on that, please?
Well, first I was helped out of the airport in Mumbai, and after that I was smuggled out of India to Nepal on the back seat of an MP's car. I can give you the full details at a later stage when we talk again, but it was very clear that those forces that had approved the arms drop did not want me to be interrogated by the CBI or anybody, because the story that I can tell would not have been convenient. And obviously today there must be political forces in India who sees it as an opportune time for me to tell the full story, and that's why I think the extradition is now on the table.
Niels, in this period when you were, before you disappeared, you vanished from Mumbai airport, from what we know. In this period when you were held, were you in touch with the people who, like you mentioned a member of parliament, were you in touch with those people in this period?
Before leaving the country, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. I was in their care.
Where?
First in Delhi, Mumbai, Delhi, and then over the border, land border to Nepal.
And you were taken
escorted out.
You were taken in an MP's car into Nepal through the land route.
Right.
And there were officials with you?
I don't know what officials they were, but there were a car in front, a car behind, with AK-47 holding guards the whole way. I obviously did not ask people's name and what their duty were, but it was obvious to me that I was being whisked out of the country by people who had the power and the ability to do it.